Let's get this moved down a bit. So today we're going to do a divine masculine and a divine feminine reading. I hope this one goes great. Let's see what happens. What's up with you guys? In case you guys are like, well, what's a DMDF? It's divine soulmates, sometimes twin flames, but it's a divine partner in a masculine energy for the DM and a divine partner in a feminine energy for the DF, just for some people that weren't sure. Okay? Hi, Dina. I'm good. Hi, Doja Cell. Hi, everybody. Hi, Michelle. Lena, Courtney. Hi. I'm so glad to see you guys. All right. I'm so ready for this reading. Hi, Sunval. Hi, honey. Hi, Claudia. Today's going to be such a good day. I can feel it. I mean, I don't know, but I just feel like it's a good day. Maybe it's spring. It's probably spring. The weather's really nice. I love it. So let's see what's going on. What is on the divine feminine's mind right now? That's you. If you're the feminine, you could be male, but if you're in a feminine energy, that's you. What's going on in your masculine's mind? Okay. Bottom of the deck is, ooh, 8 of Cups. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. So there's a separation. I just feel like that's what that's for. What's on your mind is third party. What's on their mind is the Knight of Pentacles. You're still thinking, I hate that they're involved in this third party. I wish they would get out of it. They're thinking, I'm slowly getting out of it. So that's what's on the mind in the moment. I'm slowly working on it. And your complaint is exactly, you're slowly working on it. 8 of Pentacles. Overall, you're like, I want there to be a death of this already. Is there going to be the death of this? Okay, because you're like, when is this going to end? Let's see what else is going on. What's happening with your heart? Your feelings. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Come on, divine feminine, what are your feelings? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Damn, okay. You just want to get on with love already. You're just like, God, can I just have a moment? A good moment? I want this person so bad. I want to do bad things in a good way. I just want to hold them, kiss them, love them, squeeze them, make love to them, touch them, suck them, fuck them 6 ways from Sunday, like whatever. You're just like, I just want that. I just want to have my man or my woman, and I just want to be all up in it. And I can't be all up in it with this fucking third party in the way. What the fuck? Bottom of the deck is 5 of Cups. Oh. You're really sad about this. You're just torn up. You're like, this sucks. This sucks. Sun Val stuff, that was supposed to be a secret. Hey, someone needs some, you know? Girl, get some. This is for the feminines. You guys are feeling very alive, okay? You're feeling sexy. You're feeling good with yourself. You're feeling horny. You know, it's springtime. You're just, it's in you. You're like, I just want my man or my woman. Like, I just want to be all up in them all the time. Like, can't this third party just go away? I hate this separation. I hate the distance. And the worst part, Steph, we still love each other. That's what you're thinking. What is the divine masculine feeling? What is the divine masculine feeling, please? I'm feeling very assertive. God, the masculine is assertive. Oh, but we have 3 of Cups. The masculine feels like, I want you to. This is a yes. I would love to get together. I would love to have a good time with you. I would love to reunite with you. Like, I'm thinking about you. I miss you. We get along great. We've got good chemistry. Next, Knight of Cups. Ah, masculine is feeling a little lovey-dovey. The masculine has lovey-dovey feelings about you, which is just, I really have strong feelings for you. I think I love you. This is like the beginning of I'm coming towards you. So the masculine already feels happy. This is a happy card. Happy romantic feelings about you. All right. So don't overstress it, ladies and gentlemen and feminine energies. Don't overstress it. I know you're thinking about this third party and how it's in the way, and it just 8-8, you know, this is about self. You hate being alone, but you also know that this is something you have to do independently and they have to do independently. But the feelings don't lie. The hips don't lie. There's a big transformation happening here between the both of you. Let's see what's going to be happening here in the 3D realm with you guys. Let's move that. All right, so what's going to be happening in the upcoming days? Feminine Knight of Swords. Thank you, Sunval. Oh, I appreciate that. The $9.99 and the roses. The roses are beautiful. Thank you so much. You also have the Seven of Wands. Ooh, you're a fighter. You're kind of playing a little bit hard to get, but you don't really want to. You're like, Steph, listen. All right, the tea's been spilled. I'm a horny mess. I want to do everything to my guy or my girl. Like, I'm just dreaming about them. I'm touching myself over them. I'm missing them. I'm feeling romantic feelings of pleasure with them. Like, oh God, it's just, there's a very intense sexual energy from the feminine. Like, you are, I don't know, you're on this peak of some sexual energy. But because of what's going on, you're resisting. And you're resisting hard. Oh, you got marriage down here. It's like you're waiting for commitment. You're just like, yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to jump into this. I need commitment. So you are being smart and, you know, you're holding back. That's the upcoming events. What is the masculine's upcoming events in regards to you? Oh, shit. It came out crazy, girl. Came out crazy. Your masculine is going to be 2 of cupping. Wow. 3 of cups, Knight of cups, 2 of cups. Oh, shit. 10 of cups. God, who's the feminine here? Jesus, they're like all mushy. I think I need to switch. This is all mush. I don't even know what's going on. This is not typical masculine energy. But damn, the masculine's in love. The masculine is in love. He's in love. Or she, just period. It's not even sexual with the masculine. It's like, God, I miss her. I love her. Thinking about her or him. You know, it's just, it's love. It's almost like puppy love is what this is. It's caring. It's sensitive. It's sweet. It's tender. It's romantic. It's very friendly and bubbly and upbeat and positive. A lot of positivity coming from the masculine. Yeah, this is a weird switch up. And the feminine, you're oddly, very oddly, in some masculine vibes. Like, you are oddly, strangely in masculine vibes. I don't know if I got it backwards today, guys. You're just like, look at you. You're acting very masculine. You're horny. You're kind of pessimistic a little bit, you know, dreading, a little bit feeling threatened about this third party. You know, that's a stressor. Knight of Swords is like a protector and someone that doesn't fuck around and doesn't play. And the Seven of Wands, resistance. Listen, a little birdie told me you might be doing some magic. Courtney Morris laughing out loud. I'm sorry, I'm my father's child. Oh God. Okay, but listen, guys, listen. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Swords, which is a broken heart. You might be shedding a little bit of tears. We got the 5 of Cups. Femmes, if you're gonna have some tearful moments, it's after sex, or it's well, I guess I'll just say it. Well, how am I gonna say it? Pleasuring yourself to their name or their image. But this is all 5D, right? This is like feminines really go there in fantasy. Like you really go into this other realm and it's all spiritual. I feel like there's a flash of lightning like in your spine, pleasuring yourself to this person, and it brings tears to your eyes because you just love this person so much. You almost feel like if you did have sex with them, you would just cry because feeling them in you, having their energy inside you, and just carrying it so full of love, it brings tears to your eyes. This is going to be weird, but I have to say it. If the masculine does have sex with you, or puts, if it's a man, his energy inside of you, that fluid is from the cerebral cortex, the spinal fluid, and it goes into you, and you literally have a piece of him with you if you're a female. And so you might be feeling really emotional because there's a transfer of his feelings and emotions and love towards you. So you're going to be feeling this love. And that's why you're getting tearful and overwhelmed. Now, if you guys aren't literally physically having sex, there could be this spiritual 5D, 9D connection that is causing you to feel like you're having sex spiritually, and you're still getting the same kind of experience, like a tearful, it's a tearful moment after sex in some way, after intimacy in some way. I'm just going to go ahead and say intimacy. So after intimacy as a feminine, even if you're a man in this tearful, like your heart is just going to be real. This is a very big, very, very big spiritual connection. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the happiest cards, like real. I think, yeah, the 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, but that's for the self. This is for each other. This is relationships. We have very happy cards. The 10 of Cups is about soulmates. It is about divine destined lovers that have found each other, which is the utmost happiness. And it's the ability to create a family or create a union together and mesh and make this happy family, this happy home, this happy romance, this happy connection. So this is a very beautiful, loving connection between you and your honey bunny. But again, you're coming in very masculine, and I have to say, you're ready to protect and fight for your man or your woman. This is a spiritual battle. You're very in tune with angels right now. For some reason, I just feel like this is an angel. You might be really in tune with angels. And you're feeling like you're going to call on them for help or assistance. Help protect my love, my relationship. Help me. And you're going to go protect this connection. Oops, sorry. You feel like you have to, because this is defense. I have to defend myself. I have to defend the man or woman I love. I have to defend our divine connection. And you're ready to go to a spiritual battle. If you guys are wondering, and just a little teaching about tarot cards, just wondering where you're getting the spiritual battle from, Steph. Well, when you study tarot, you realize that the wands are, first of all, representing spring for timing. They also represent fire, the element. They represent spiritual. And this is just, spirit is fire. Think about the Holy Spirit, which is fire. So the fire energy represents spiritual. And so magician, a high priest, high priestess of some sort. The Queen of Wands is powerful spiritually, but also physically, and physically attractive, and war-driven. She's a fighter. And so I don't know why I brought her up, but just talking about the element of fire. The King of Wands is much the same. Sexually driven, just like the Queen of Wands is sexually driven. And physical and powerful and controlling and magical, spiritual in that way. So when you look at the minor arcana, they stem off from the royal cards, the hierarchies of their element. So the King and Queen of Wands are both powerful and spiritual and attractive and magnetic and competitive. So because they are competitive, you will automatically know that the rest of the suit of wands is the same. So it will help you look at wands differently. But this is where the King and Queen of Wands send off energy to defend something that they want, something that's theirs, right? The royals give orders. And so the Seven of Wands resistance is you feeling like you have to resist any kind of warfare, any kind of spiritual warfare, any kind of hate, shade, any kind of attacks, spiritual attacks on you and the ones you love. And you're a badass with the Seven of Wands. And the seven relates to the major arcana. All the minors go to the majors, the trump cards. And the seven in the major arcana is the Chariot. So it's about getting control, having balance, having a little victory, moving fast forward now that you're able to get your shit together. The masculine and the feminine together. So you look at this card and it's about the protection of the masculine and feminine, moving forward very quickly in a protection mode. So this is a quick response to, boom, I'm going to protect this situation. I'm going to protect my 10 of cups. Fuck that. No one's messing with us. So I do see some protection spells coming forward in the near future. Some protection work. Magic wands, honey. If you're not into that, that's fine. But that's what I see coming up. And with the Knight of Swords, it's words. He is the knight of thoughts, ideas, and words and actions that are being taken from strategy. And so look at the King and Queen of Swords. And again, you go into that suit. Well, what do the swords stand for? Strategy, ideas, thought, communication. Actions taken from a plan. It's also painful. Swords are always painful. So we have the painful knight. The knight who has been hurt and who has no problem hurting those that need to be hurt. The knight that knows how to strategize and go forward with something. He's a little hasty. He's a little quick. He's not as well thought out as the King of Swords or even the Queen. He's more of a doer, not a thinker, but he still has quick thoughts. He tries to be fair and balanced. He tries to make good decisions based on evidence. So this is you strategizing, looking at the evidence, much like a lawyer or an investigator, detective. Looking at all the evidence that's placed before you, you are deciding to take action. And that's your choice, Seven of Wands. Based on everything that's gone on, I choose to take matters into my hands in a spiritual way. I'm going to fight a spiritual war. If it gets physical, it gets physical. You're prepared. But you are definitely strategizing on protecting the family, if not just this relationship. So I see the feminine as a very protective family member. Now the masculine, he's in a very loving energy. He's into making love, not war. He wants to be calm. He or she. They want to enjoy the moment. They want to enjoy the family. They want to spend time with family. They're very sensitive. This is, I want to visit with my son. I want to visit with my daughter. I want to visit with the love of my life. I want to have a good day. I want to have a romantic night. I want to be loving and passionate, and I want to kiss, and I want to hold hands, and I want to caress, and I want to touch, and I want to be sensitive with you. I want to possibly communicate about my feelings. I want to talk about my feelings. I want to laugh and watch comedy movies, perhaps. Like, I want to have a good time, you know? I'm tired of war. And so we have this person that's just really toning it down and being super sensitive. What a weird reading. What a contrast. I lied to you and I'm sorry. Comes out. And I was just thinking about this Three of Swords. And now we have the Queen of Cups. God, I love you. And now we have the Three of Pentacles. I would like to move forward with you. It is what it is. Under here we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, which is I want to talk. I want to get out of being stuck. I want to share some feelings. Oh, I want to talk about my bottled up emotions. I've been hiding some things from you, Book of Secrets. I haven't been telling you how I really feel. It's going to make you really, 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 really happy to hear what this person has to say. Page of Swords. They're going to communicate to you that they want a new beginning with the Fool card. You're shocked. You may even get an apology from this person. Oh, you're going to get an apology. You're going to get an apology because, look, I lied to you and I'm sorry. We have the sorry phrase right there. And now I have another sorry. Bottom of the deck. I'm sorry for making your life uncomfortable with my in and out behavior. Can we fix things? Knight of Pentacles. The loyal and trustworthy knight. The loyal knight. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry I held back my feelings. I'm sorry I've made our life uncomfortable with all of this. Wowzer. All right. You're going to get an apology. Keep fighting the good fight, though. Keep fighting the spiritual battle. What else does he or she want to say? Yep, there's the in and out, back and forth. We have it 2 times. In and out, in and out. So this apology is about, I'm sorry that it's been like this. I don't have the right words, but I'm sorry. And I also just pulled out remorse and regret. I cry so much, I hurt so much, I regret so much, and I'm sorry. See, we got the sorry again. Bottom of the deck, I was stubborn and flat out wrong. Wow. Are you guys ready for this? 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, like, I love you. 3-3 is healing. You guys might be seeing 3-3 wherever you go. If you are witnessing the double 3-3, just know that yes, the angels are with you. This is healing. Empress, we're going to give birth to this. We're going to heal it. We're going to mend this relationship. I really love you, and I'm sorry I hurt you. You know, Three of Swords is I've missed you. I've been thinking about you. God, where do I begin? How is this relationship going to turn out? Like spirit talk. Give me a message about the masculine, please. Show me the masculine's energy in transformation with death. Show me the transformation with death for the masculine. So we have prayer in reverse and direction in the upright. Prayers have been answered. The masculine didn't know how to get help, but is getting help. Part of this person's energy has been resisting prayer, resisting spirit, resisting the universe. He or she was in denial, laziness and skepticism, and even busyness that was blocking their connection with you, but also more so the divine. Because this person resisted praying and didn't believe it would even help, he had to get very quiet and go inside, focusing on his breath, focusing on his current present moment, feeling gratitude and wonder, feeling his life in the present moment is what changed him. He got connected to the real situations that were happening all around him. All of a sudden, his heart was exposing feelings that he didn't know were there, okay? Did not know was there. And all that pain and suffering and stubbornness and denial started disappearing. So now he or she is getting direction, slowing down, getting clear, committing to a single path. It's about life's crossroads, multiple ideas, different destinations, different possibilities, choosing where to go. Timing is important, but so is them orienting themselves. This person may be thinking 20 things at once, but soon they'll quickly be okay. They're realizing there's no bad choice. It's just following your heart. This person has been in a fog, lost. But because they've recently gotten to connect with the divine and prayed for clarity, clarity is being given. They're getting their head on straight and they're taking action. They're putting one foot in front of the other and they're going towards where they need to be, which is with you. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Your masculine is going to be getting into a connection with you. A relationship. Look. Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You're going to have a reconciliation with this masculine energy. You are. They are going to apologize. They're going to talk. They're actually going to talk about the separation. And to be honest, now that I see the whole story here, this 8 of Cups is I'm sorry I left you, but understand that I'm leaving them right now. The third party. I know I've been saying this for a long time, says the Knight of Pentacles, but I've been very careful, very cautious, paying attention to the details, figuring everything out that needs to be done before I leave that third party situation. And I am going to leave that third party situation. I'm working towards repairing things with you. Wow. Take that, feminine. Your masculine is very in their emotions, connected to the divine. And you're a spiritual warrior. Let's see what death means for you. What is your transformation? Because they've completely turned around to being present and being in love with you and connecting to divine. So big turnaround. So what does this death card mean for you? Ooh, we have some good news here from Lenny. He came over yesterday. Let's get some news, some tea. And he told me he ended it with her. She came to his house and he was showering, demanding answers. Okay, see? So he's already begun sharing with Lenny. All right? There you go, Lenny. You've gotten this reading to manifest in your life. Your person's present, sorry for being in and out, back and forth with you, opening up in communication with you, sharing some information with you, wanting to reconcile with you. There may still be some hidden feelings about love, but they're going to come out. All right? And yeah, that third party is panicked because it's real. It's really happening. They're really leaving that third party. And for Lenny, that came true. And if you're watching this, it's going to happen for you too, if you're resonating with this reading. Okay, so this is you. You are in the art of reflection. Bottom of the deck is reversal. Wow. You're really taking a look at yourself. April, was last night the night the feminine finally stood up and said, that's enough? I don't remember every reading, but I think last night, I don't remember. You guys are going to have to watch it. I did the karmic reading, and then I did do a twin flame reading. And in the twin flame, I'm going to have to rewatch some of that. I'm sorry, I try to put all my readings together, and each reading is different. I don't try to piece together a story, like a continuous message of a relationship. I try to just pull out an individual, genuine reading each time I come live. I try to switch it up with karmic readings, divine soulmate readings, twin flame readings. Like, I try to switch it up, but a lot of the time, whatever comes out just comes out. And if it matches, it matches. But I don't plan it that way. But yes, I think in a nutshell lately, the feminine has had enough. And funny, when the feminine has had enough and the feminine walks away from a situation, 8 of Cupping it, because recently, even a couple days ago, I do remember a reading where the feminine said, I can't do it anymore. I have to go away for a while. I just need to just not be part of this anymore. You're right. April, it was an enough is enough reading. And that walking away led the feminine to reflection, for sure. Because the feminine was then looking at herself or himself and saying, why am I doing this? What is the point? What is the purpose? What am I trying to accomplish? And does this make me feel good? And so the feminine is in deep reflection. As of right now, you're not denying that you have a beautiful, intimate connection with your lover. There is no denial that you are completely tuned in sexually with this person, intimately, spiritually. But the physical world that you've lived in with this person has hurt you. Like, the spiritual and emotional never went away. That love, that beautiful connection was always here. But everything else was hurting you. And that's why you're kind of wounded here, like the Knight of Swords. And you're just like, I'm really hurt. I am very hurt. 5 of Cups is remorse, regret. It's also complete sadness, thinking that there's too much water under the bridge to be crossed. Too much time's gone by. There's maybe too many problems with the third party. There's just too much emotional damage to have any repair. But the message of the Five of Cups, especially in my particular deck that I've made, is there's still hope. The doves represent hope. And Noah sent the dove out to go bring back an olive branch to see if there was land so they could leave the boat. So this is the doves returning with an olive branch and saying, hey, it's okay now. There's land. Like, it's not, the storm is over almost. It's safe. There's 2 cups still standing. Don't cry over these 3. Don't continue to be broken over spilled milk. You know? Don't cry about this. Not all is lost. You don't have to feel like everything's over, like it's the end of the world because we went through a storm. The dove is saying, yes, we've been through a stormy period. It was hell. It was painful. But there's still something standing, which is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is still standing, which is the divine destined lovers. And even though you went through hell, they still love you. And you still love them. There's still love. There's still time. And the fire represents a passion, a spiritual connection, the energy of the phoenix, the resurrection of the heart, that my fire still burns so hot for you, always will. And as they gaze into each other's eyes, they know I will always have these feelings for you, will never die. So we have this doves trying to tell you, feminine, hey, not all is lost. This is still worth fighting for. And so now, after you've gone through this somewhat of a dark night, let's just say a challenging period with the 5 of Cups and the third party, you went through a storm, a very long storm perhaps. Now you're reflecting on what is left behind, what can we salvage, and what needs to be thrown out, and who are you now? And you're asking, who am I in this relationship? Who am I now after all of this? So that's what death means for you. And then we have reversal. So obviously something is being reversed. So a situation that was painful and hurtful and obviously third party is being reversed. You don't have to worry about that anymore. The universe is taking the third party out. See yourself for who you truly are, feminine. There is a dark and shadowy side to all of us. We all make bad decisions. We think destructive thoughts. And on occasion, and ultimately, we end up hurting ourselves. And in the face of our own mortality. There's much about ourselves that we don't want to see. But let's look in the metaphysical mirror. Take a true look at your whole self. You've come out of denial. You've admitted what's really going on inside. You're breathing life into what was not pretty. What you don't want to own anymore. You've battled that. You've battled with what you didn't like about yourself, the decisions you didn't like about the things that you've done, the people you've been with, the things you've said, what you did to yourself. You let yourself go. You've been perfectly imperfect. You're a human being. Carl Jung said, there can be no transforming from darkness into light and apathy into movement without emotion. That's the alchemical process. The Five of Cups. You wouldn't have been able as a feminine to transform from your old self to this self without this breakup, without the separation, without the spilled milk. The only alchemical way for you as a feminine to be this high power person was through this path. And you're reflecting on that and you're learning maybe all of this was a plan. Maybe it wasn't a mistake. Maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe what my love of my life did was part of the plan and not a cruel action against me. You are willing to own your part of your life. You have flaws and failings too, and you've learned. You also know that you have the right to happiness, and you have the right to be you, and now you can admit that truth, no matter where you came from, have and have not done. It's time to face up to it and own it. We are all children of the same universe. We all have the access to grace, forgiveness, and hope. And if you dare to face this truth, you can join in with your partner in a reunion. This is what the awakening looks like. This is the element of fire, the number 4, and the phase is refinement. The fire shines light on darkness. Most of us have distorted images of ourselves. We see ourselves in a better or worse light than we actually are. I repeat, better or worse light than they actually are. Sometimes your self-image goes unbalanced.
Who's on my baby Legos? Who's on my baby Legos?
Why?
Because I want to know where they are, the baby Legos.
They're in a white bag by the jackets.
A white bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this kind of vertical evaluation means that one person always has to be good, while the other person always has to be bad. Here, the metaphysical mirror reflects a new degree of self-honesty that is humble, leveling, and truthful. We own up to the less likable parts of ourselves while equally claiming the inner goodness. Stars are a form of fire that connect us to infinity and the universe. Honest reflection means seeing everyone, starting with us, in both light and darkness, which means we are all equal in the cosmos. Reflection echoes the spiritual process in the forgiveness of our lives. All right, so you guys are getting ready to renovate and redo this relationship. It took this reflection. Like, again, you wouldn't have been here without the separation, so it all had to happen. But the point blank is your person loves you. You know that. You feel loved. You are tearful. You're crying. You feel it when they make love to you, when you're in 3D, 5D, 4D, whatever the hell you're in, 9D, doesn't fucking matter, all of the Ds, okay? You get the D and you feel it. Fuck whatever D it is, all right? You guys are feeling it. And you just feel their love, and it doesn't matter what has come out of their mouth. You feel it, and you know what it is. You just know, because that's part of who you are as a feminine. You just know. Your duty is to understand, interpret emotions, unseen things. That is your duty. So you're doing it, and you fucking know. So it doesn't matter who says what. You already fucking know. So you're in your power. Anyways, this is what's causing the reversal, which is bomb. Let's read that. And last night, I believe you guys got resurrection for the twin flames. So resurrect, yeah. And now we're having this reversal. So this is about making a U-turn, the yin and the yang. This is the number 11. It's about an ending. It's the air element. Sudden unexpected changes result in a universal fortune. Your expectations are suddenly overturned. A new force unbalances the whole equation. Positive light. Expansive energy reaches its extreme and turns an abruptly negative, dark, implosive situation into a vice versa stroke of good luck. It opens up unanticipated opportunities. This is a complete turnaround from where you were headed. You were headed for darkness, misery, separation, and suffering. Now, we've turned it all around. You're liberated. You guys are liberating yourselves from this third-party situation. Okay. Reversals are life's U-turns. There's a sudden windfall. There could be a sudden windfall of money, an unplanned inheritance, an unexpected, delightful encounter with your love, a mysterious surge in sales that suddenly puts you into an upswing. Things that were going terrible are suddenly going good. During a sudden loss or gain, contemplate what the universe has taken from you and what the universe is giving. And understand you are really not in control. It's fate, but fate acts on your decisions. This is a humbleness that you're realizing, and it all makes sense. We don't dictate what the fuck's gonna happen to us, but our choices make a difference. They change the tide, like they change it somehow. So whatever decision you've made recently under your reflection has changed this entire scenario alchemically. Let's say you chose to go inside yourself and feel hate and anger and bitterness. Then this outcome would be loneliness for you, desperation, sorrow, and suffering. And you would go on a lonely, dark, bitter path, struggling with finances, struggling in relationships, struggling in loving yourself, possibly turning out for the worse. That could have been your choice. That could have been where you were headed. But the person that reflected and said, there's good that came from this. I'm grateful for what happened. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry at this person. In fact, the opposite. I love this person. Thank you for showing me who I am. Thank you for shining light onto things in myself that I needed to fix. Thank you for that reflection, experience. Thank you for the third party being there because it lit a fire under my ass to get shit done and be a better version of myself. Thus, the alchemical experience of reversal, which brings this person back home. And it's true because I recently I know I flick through TikTok sometimes, but I watched a TikTok video and there was this woman, she must have been in her 40s. She'd been married for like probably 19 years or something. I don't know. She lost herself. And she was overweight. Her face was not cared for. Her home didn't look cared for. Her kids weren't that well taken care of. There was kind of a sadness or a dark Eeyore cloud of depression kind of over her home, her family, and herself. And she was bitter. She did a TikTok and bashed a hairstylist for spending extra time with her husband and him leaving her for the hairstylist. And she said, I thank you for that because it showed me he wasn't worth keeping. But you could see the anger and the bitterness, and that's not true. She felt completely abandoned, as she should, and she felt ugly, and she felt old, and she felt unloved and betrayed. That's the truth. But she's there on TikTok trying to act like she's happy and better off. But I could see straight through that. And my first thought is do some reflection, because before he ever spent extra time with the hairstylist, problems started to happen. But the red flags weren't enough for her to take a look at the problems in their relationship. A lot of it is sexual chemistry. This is a problem for many relationships. They take sex off the table because they feel like they're not intimately connected spiritually, emotionally. So sex is off the table. And the problem with that is a multitude of problems. It's bad for both people. The masculine needs physical intimacy to stay connected because that's how he is built. The feminine needs emotional and spiritual security because that's how she is built. So if they start feeling triggered, then they're both not getting their needs met. And then when you take it off the table completely, you sever whatever little connection was hanging on between a two-party situation. It's like whatever was there is now really gone, and it only gets worse. And without both people coming in the middle and breaking bread about feelings, emotions, what they need, and giving that partner what they need, it won't work. And it can't be a one-person job either. I get that. But you have to understand what both parties need. The masculine needs sexual stimulation, just like you need spiritual stimulation. And the only way to fix that is obviously both communicating. But for a feminine like her on the TikTok to be bitter and let herself go physically, to be unattractive, and I hate to say that. I do hate to say that, but you know, some people do get to a point where they're unattractive. And it's where they let their teeth go, which she had, skincare go, hair go, weight go, self-love, that light inside her eyes gone, you know? And I'm not saying that's all her fault, but I'm saying when you let all of that go, you can't point fingers and say, it's all your fault. You broke me. You made me feel unlovable. You made me feel rejected. You made me feel unwanted, so I pulled away, and this is the result, which is true. I'm not saying it's not true. That's true. But this is where doing some reflection says to yourself, I'm in control of myself. I make the decision if I want to look good for me. I make the decision if I want to be healthy and vibrant for me. That's my choice. It doesn't lie in his hands. He doesn't have power over me, or she doesn't have power over me to dictate that. That's mine. That's my rightful gift to myself. And this is the reflection the feminine's gone through, you know, just like her on the TikTok. And it's like, it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but it's ironic that after people get divorced, what happens? The wife usually starts getting really healthy, losing a lot of weight, becoming more beautiful, and joining classes, getting hobbies, furthering their education, whatever, like just being happy. And why? Because she wants to make him regret that. Regret the day that you left. And then, you know, the man in that looks back and goes, where was that person while we were married? And I'm not just leaving you hanging, ladies. The men that get divorced generally start bodybuilding as well, or working on their physical body, their physique. They start being more sexual, more romantic. They start dressing better, looking more attractive. Really, they pull out the romance card. All of a sudden, they're ready for dinner dates with roses, with some new person. All of a sudden, they're ready for travel. All of a sudden, their wardrobe has drastically changed. All of a sudden, they look more youthful and excited to be home. All of a sudden, they're single, they're cleaning, cooking, picking up new hobbies. And the next person that they get gets wooed, gets charmed, gets the romance, gets the vacations, gets the well-dressed man. You know what I mean? And the wife is looking back too, saying, where was that person the whole time we were married? Where were you? I hadn't seen you in shoes like that, or jeans like that, or cologne like that. I hadn't seen you cook, lift a finger to clean, or do laundry. I hadn't ever seen that. Where was this person? You know, whining and dining and dancing. Where was that person? And this is where we have to remember to feed each other in relationships. Relationships will fail on both ends if you don't feed each other what your nourishment really is, the spiritual, the connection. And we get so bitter or angry. Husbands get so mad and bitter at their wives that they pull away romance completely, and they take the one golden ticket they have, which is commitment, and they go blow it somewhere because they're bitter that their wife has been uninterested in them, that their wife has a headache and doesn't want to, that their wife doesn't want to rub their shoulders all of a sudden, that their wife doesn't want the intimacy because she's too tired with children or she's too overwhelmed with work. And the whole world's a mess. The family system's a mess. We don't need to go there. That's like a whole nother thing, right? Family system's a mess. Marriage system's a mess. If it was just operated the way it was created to be operated, everyone would be successful in their marriage. And people wouldn't be here watching tarot and I wouldn't have a job, so I should stop talking about it. But long story short, this reflection for the feminine's part is a small step in that direction where it says, I see where I could have been a better me. I see where I could have been better for me, not for this person, but for me. And I see where I could have been a better person in relationships. And so that's the reflection that the feminine is doing. You could be a male, you could be a female, take whatever aspect of that chart resonates with you. But this is reflection on, I see where I could have been better in many aspects. I want you to know that your person is also doing some big changes because they are being very romantic, very giving, very loving, and affectionate, which is what you wanted. So whatever you did was the right thing because you got their attention. So only you know what changes you've made in your life lately. This could be a diet. This could be better living. This could be travel. This could be a better, cleaner house. This could be feng shui. This could be yoga. This could be counseling. This could be all the above. Just know that whatever decisions you've made lately, cutting your hair, changing your makeup, different skincare routine, whatever, that has got their attention. And they're bringing it 100-fold. So, just know that your decision, Knight of Swords, brought in the Calvary because the angels are here and your soulmate or twin flame is showing up. So good job, feminine. And good job, masculine, for making good decisions and being apologetic and having remorse and regret for hurting the feminine because the feminine is sensitive. The feminine has a heart. The feminine is in need of protection. The feminine is in need of security. So I'm glad that you are stepping up in an emperorship energy, which is taking responsibility. It is a masculine thing to do. So the fact that the masculine is being masculine and taking ownership and responsibility creates the energy of security for the feminine to just open. And that's beautiful. Anyways, this is your gain. Reversal is a situation that can go either way, but I think this is going in a very good way with the Ten of Cups. This is the upswing. This may even have something to do with the solar eclipse. If you guys recently, well, the last solar eclipse went through a transformation, by the next solar eclipse, there's going to be another transformation. But I just want to state, because of the last solar eclipse, there's been some remarkable changes. There's some cosmic surprises. There's some sudden releases. And there's comfort where there hasn't been. Wow. Okay. So that is what's going on. Yeah. Good reading, guys. This is a turnaround. They love you. Let's get a couple bonuses. Let's just get some little oracles here. Little bonus. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys are getting a much needed escape. You guys may go camping or a little trip, a little vacay, whatever that's coming up. All right, there is an abrupt ending coming in with the cow skull, death. So I think it is that end, 8 of Cups to the third party. All right, and there's an abrupt ending to whatever was in life. The apples are bringing in prosperity and abundance. So money is also in a good upswing. There's a lot of ambitious goals being made at this time. So go get them, guys and girls, go get them. And the pipe says, you're about to have a smooth transition, honey. Everything's about to just glide on over to Happyville. So get some good motivation, guys. Maybe get a cup of coffee right now and just get motivated. Get those vision boards ready. Work on yourself. Write down those goals. Say them, speak them, create them. Do the magic that you need to do to get things going. I'm super happy for you. All right? Things are going to turn around for the better. And let me tell you, they are so in love with you. They are really feeling feelings of love. So expect this to go in a really good direction, guys. Congratulations on this reunion that is clearly happening for you. You deserve it. It's worth it. And I hope that you guys can work things out with your partner. Expect to get an apology. All right, because they're sorry. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in the next video. I'm going to do another one real quick in like 2 seconds or like a minute, okay? So I'll see you guys over there. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. And don't forget to like, please. I would appreciate that. And if you could please subscribe, I'd really appreciate you as well. And if you're looking for anything personal, readings from me, please go to my website, jks1111.com. Okay? I love you guys. Oh, we have a message here from Annie. My DM ended things in his marriage, but hasn't told me yet. Oh, you're going to get it, Annie. Look at that. Lenny, Annie, so many good things coming in for these people. These readings are real for a lot of people. Okay? And if it's not happening for you yet, maybe it will. You know, these readings are timeless, but this is happening. It's really happening. I love you guys. Please comment below also if this reading touched you, meant something to you, you resonated with it. Any comment, even just a heart, you know, whatever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a minute. Don't forget to hit the bell icon 2 times so you're aware when I'm live so you don't miss me, because I always go live. Anyways, I'll see you live in a second.